Today, a speedy recovery has been seen. Shiba Inu raised the price a little. Signals are being dropped by analysts. Donald Trump and the Federal Reserve both unleashed huge bombshells. People are thrilled. Several billions of dollars. Reserves of cryptocurrency have been revealed. Nearly 100 billion is no laughing matter. Everything is going to change because to Shytoshi Kusama. What's going on? What in the world am I talking about, and how will any of this make sense? Let me clarify. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu had a cool day. Today, its price quickly recovered and saw a modest but noteworthy rise of around 1%. Although it may not seem like much at first, it's a pleasant reprieve given the recent falls. We've finally been able to recoup a portion of those losses. Here's the worst part, however. Shiba Inu burn rates have increased in tandem with this little price increase. Because to the community's hard work, millions of tokens were routed directly to dead wallets in a single day. There is more to this burn mechanism than meets the eye. The community is working to reduce supply and foster scarcity, which may eventually drive up prices. Shiba Inu owners are familiar with the routine. It becomes increasingly difficult to overlook the possibility of a more robust price recovery as more tokens are burnt. It's a tactic that sustains optimism, particularly on days like today when the market at last offers us cause for celebration. However, you may be asking why this is taking place. Why is this little resurgence occurring? Looking around, it seems like Bitcoin is moving in a similar manner. It's now rising again, regaining its position above the 104,000 barrier after previously experiencing a little decline. And why is all of this happening? It seems like the market is ecstatic with the huge bombshell that the Trump administration and the Federal Reserve just dropped. The market often becomes wobbly when the Fed remains solid and doesn't provide any indications of rate decreases. Cryptocurrencies, however, are not recoiling this time. This may even be a positive indication, according to analysts. The largest cryptocurrency bull runs in history have occurred when Bitcoin begins to move independently of conventional equities. The Fed head, Jerome Powell, said that while they are working toward the 2% objective, they do not necessarily have to get it before changing interest rates, since inflation is still greater than they would like. Because of this, traders are speculating that significant rate cuts won't occur until at least the middle of the year. This is where things start to get interesting, however. Powell said that banks are allowed to collaborate with cryptocurrency businesses as long as they appropriately manage risks. The market was further boosted by that statement, which went viral. Furthermore, the SEC recently retracted a regulation that would have made it more difficult for banks to keep cryptocurrency holdings. Now that that obstacle has been removed, the enthusiasm is building with Bitcoin at the forefront. Additionally, Shiba Inu and the rest of the market follow Bitcoin's movements. Given the significant increase in token burns and Shiba Inu's recent strong rebound, this may be the beginning of something more significant. Shiba Inu may have even more space to expand if Bitcoin continues to rise. The market is changing, and things are looking much more intriguing at the moment. What's really intriguing is this. Donald Trump has been quite outspoken in his support of cryptocurrency, and it seems that other nations are beginning to follow suit after the US made all these recent advances in this area. The Czech National Bank just made a significant statement that may cause more disruptions. The Czech National Bank is thinking of adding Bitcoin to its reserves, making it the first European central bank to do so. Should this strategy succeed, Bitcoin may account for a significant portion of the nation's total assets. The bank's chief has said it clearly. Bitcoin, in his opinion, is a useful tool for asset diversification. This is significant because, up until now, central banks have tended to stick with more conventional, safer assets like gold. Crypto was always thought to be too dangerous, but now, that attitude is beginning to change. Given that Czechia has not yet embraced the euro, analysts have previously warned that this might lead to some friction with the European Central Bank. The larger picture, however, is that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency in general are becoming more and more significant to nations. It's not limited to Europe either. Governments everywhere are looking for alternatives to conventional currencies, particularly in nations where the dollar has been abused as a political tool. In an attempt to establish its own digital currency system, Russia has also been active in the cryptocurrency space. What makes all of this so significant, then? Well, Bitcoin isn't the only cryptocurrency being adopted globally. The market as a whole benefits from it, particularly for coins like Shiba Inu that really have practical applications. Opportunities for initiatives that go beyond just using cryptocurrency as a digital asset increase as more nations and organizations acknowledge its worth. The weird part comes next. Recall how Shytoshi Kusama lately said that he would be leaving his old position to devote all of his attention to Shiba adoption worldwide. That timing appears very intriguing. Indeed, as we said in the last video, he has been implying that something significant is imminent. He has even hinted that this could be his most significant statement to date. With all of this going on, the US changing its position on cryptocurrency, other nations doing the same, and Bitcoin making significant strides, it's no surprise. Could Shiba Inu become a worldwide phenomenon? Is it possible that governments will begin incorporating it into their economic systems? Will there ever be Shiba Inu ETFs or reserves? Even while that may not occur anytime soon, there is no doubt that all of this is creating a great deal of enthusiasm. The market is changing, the pieces are moving, and the possibilities seem more real than ever since Shytoshi's announcement is still pending. There is no doubt that this is just the start and that there is much more to come, and Shiba Inu's pricing would be severely impacted if that ever occurred. Indeed, irrational conjectures are already being made. According to others, it may reach $1 or perhaps 5 or 10. After that, there was one tweet that really grabbed notice. Shiba Inu will reach a $100 billion market cap, someone said bluntly. Is that feasible now? That's the major question, then. Burns are increasing, Shiba Inu's price is already rising, and the acceptance of cryptocurrencies is spreading around the world. The game will completely alter if significant organizations and even nations begin to recognize and incorporate cryptocurrency like Shiba Inu. We've seen it before. An asset's worth increases as trust in it rises, and it's difficult to predict what will happen next given that Shytoshi Kusama has hinted to the most significant statement of his career. Is this going to be a big partnership? An international push? Something that significantly changes the commercial function of Shiba Inu. One thing is certain, yet nobody is certain. The enthusiasm is just growing, and the buzz is genuine. This is where things start to become really fascinating, however. In fact, some of these audacious projections for Shiba Inu are being supported by analysts. They think that Shiba Inu's ability to hit those enormous price objectives is real. Actually, they have outlined a really straightforward route for it to occur. The environment is crucial if Shiba Inu is to meet such lofty goals, such as 1,000 times its present price. To make it happen, the Shiba Inu team must take a few crucial steps. With Shiba Inu trading at its present price, analysts note that reaching a goal that is 1,000 times greater would result in a huge price spike. Even while this would put its market capitalization in the hundreds of billions, it is still feasible, particularly with some professional support. If the proper breakthrough occurs in its market trend, some market observers, such as Crypto Sheriff, have even forecast that Shiba Inu may reach such price levels. Luckside, another analyst, thinks that elements like a decline in retail interest and a rise in whale activity would provide the conditions for a significant rally, which would bring Shiba Inu closer to those goals. This is the true game changer, however. The ideal goal is to attain 1 penny. Shiba Inu would need to rise by over 50,000% from its current level to reach that point. Its market capitalization would rise into the trillions as a result. Even while it seems very impossible, certain community members, including Shiba Inu's own advertising lead, believe that this might happen in the future. And the most thrilling aspect, it's not completely unachievable, particularly if Shiba Inu's team continues to advance its existing initiatives and expand its ecosystem. Now, cutting down on its circulating supply is the key to really realizing these pricing goals for Shiba Inu. The price may increase as more tokens are burnt. To make a dent in that massive circulating supply, the community would need to significantly step up its efforts, even though Shiba Inu has launched several burn programs. And Shiba Inu's proprietary Layer 2 blockchain is crucial in this situation. To fully realize the potential of Shiba Inu's environment, Shibarium must be widely adopted. Shiba Inu might greatly increase the coin's usefulness and attract more users if it can finish its ecosystem initiatives. More demand for more usage drives rising prices. Even though some of these initiatives are still being developed or tested, their completion may represent a significant shift for Shiba Inu. Therefore, it will not be simple, but it is also not impossible to accomplish these pricing objectives. And who knows, given the present trend, which includes the recent price rebound and growing optimism, we may underestimate how short the path to those ideal pricing is. However, what do you think of this? Leave a comment below. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.